The Gen Z Housemate Episode 9. Now that Kelvin is comfortable, he has started thinking of how to deal with Jane. She wanted life to be difficult for me. I will also make things difficult for her, Kelvin said in his heart. He lay on his bed inside a beautiful apartment Deborah rented for him. He kept thinking about Jane. That girl attempted to destroy my life, he said to himself. She made Chief call me a thief. She made me leave the house like a criminal. She is wicked. She thinks she is smart. But I will not allow her to go free. I will spoil things for her the same way she spoiled things for me. Kelvin kept repeating those words inside his heart until anger gave him a new plan. He smiled bitterly. I know exactly how to deal with her. I will show her pepper, Kelvin said. It's a Saturday morning. Deborah drove quietly into the compound of the apartment. She came alone. Dressed in a simple red gown, she looked happy, ready to spend the whole day with Kelvin. When she entered, Kelvin welcomed her warmly. They laughed and talked. You look so beautiful. You don't look like an old woman, Kelvin said. Thanks. I'm shining because you take good care of me in the bedroom, she said. After a while, they went into the bedroom and made love. Hours later, when everything was quiet, Kelvin lay beside Deborah. He looked at her closely and cleared his throat. Madam, there is something you don't know, but I think it is time I tell you, he said slowly. Deborah turned to him with surprise. What is it? She asked. Kelvin spoke carefully. Are you aware that Jane is sleeping with your husband? Kelvin asked. Deborah sat up immediately. She was shocked. What? Jane is sleeping with my husband? She asked. Kelvin nodded. Yes, madam. Jane is not innocent. She is not who you think she is. She is planning to ask Chief Okolo to leave you and marry her. She wants to snatch your husband away from you. She is dangerous. That is why she set me up. She wants me out of the way so her plans can succeed, Kelvin said. Deborah could not believe what she was hearing. Jesus Christ, so Jane is the one doing all this. No wonder she has been smiling too much around the house. No wonder my husband has been acting strange, Deborah said in shock. She held Kelvin's hand tightly. Thank you for telling me this. I didn't know anything. I thought Jane was only helping me at home. I didn't know she was destroying me. I will not forgive her. I will confront her today. I will disgrace her. I will send her to jail. Madam, don't rush. If you confront her now, she will deny it. She will pretend to be innocent. Your husband may even defend her. You will look like the bad one. You need strong evidence to nail her. That is the only way to deal with her, Kelvin said. Deborah looked at him in silence. Kelvin continued to speak. If you can get proof of what she is doing with your husband, then you can destroy her completely. She will never escape. Without evidence, she will keep deceiving everyone, he said. Deborah agreed. Let us go to the shopping mall. I know what we need to buy, Kelvin said. She dressed up quickly, and they both entered her car. At the mall, Kelvin walked straight to the electronics section. He pointed at a small hidden camera. This is what you need. Take this camera home. Plant it inside your husband's bedroom. It will capture everything Jane is doing with him. Once you have the evidence, you can arrest her. She will go to jail. She will know you are wiser than her, Kelvin said. Deborah smiled for the first time. Deborah paid for the camera, and they returned to the apartment. She held the small device tightly in her hand. So this is what will end Jane's game, she asked. Kelvin nodded. Yes, madam. This is the key. Use it well. Be patient. Let her fall into her own trap. She will not escape this time. I promise you. Deborah hugged him and thanked him again. You are truly my helper. I would not have known without you. Jane will regret the day she stepped into my house, Deborah said bitterly. Kelvin smiled. That evening, Deborah drove home quietly. She entered the house with her handbag. She greeted Chief Okolo, who was reading a newspaper in the sitting room. Welcome, my wife. How was your day? He asked. It was fine, she replied, smiling calmly. Jane came out from the kitchen and greeted her too. Deborah pretended to be normal. She even praised Jane for her cooking. Later, when Chief went to the bathroom, Deborah sneaked into his room. She carried the small camera carefully in her hand. Her heart was beating fast as she walked to her husband's bedroom. The room was dark, but Deborah switched on the bedside lamp and moved around slowly. She searched for a perfect place to hide the camera. Finally, she found a small corner beside the bookshelf. She bent down, fixed the camera well, and tested it. The red light blinked faintly, showing that it was working. She smiled to herself. Very soon, I will know the truth. Very soon, nothing will be hidden from me again, she said. I will catch the two of you. I will not spare Jane. I will show her that she is not as wise as she thinks. She thinks she can steal my husband from me. She thinks she can ruin my home. She has failed already. She will regret it. This time, she will fall into her own trap. I will make sure she goes to jail. I will make sure her life is destroyed. Then she left the room quietly, leaving the hidden camera to do its work. Watch out for episode 10 at Aksaki.